watch what you're doing.
I am watching what I'm doing.
Why'd you slow down? You get fucking rear-ended.
Well, those people were turning, and I didn't know exactly what they were doing.
Oh, goddamn, Paul.
Well, you know.
It's a goddamn 4-lane.
I know. I got this. Good morning, guys, and welcome to my vlog, or vlog on buying auction vehicles, whatever the hell I named it. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Currently it is 8:15 in the morning. I was wanting to be on the road by 8 o'clock, and I was pretty excited last night. This is my first auction vehicle and dealer license and stuff like that I'm going to get into. To the auction we go. Alright, well, we've made it to Copart, haven't we?
What?
We've made it to Copart, Kansas Avenue. We're going to go see how it is for our logging in and stuff.
That means you tear up something and put what's on it.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're here at Copart now. We've paid for it, and we're waiting. We've got the title and everything. We're waiting for them to come up and take us to it, or bring it to us, one of the two. Got the key here. We're looking at some of the hail damaged vehicles. They've got this theft recovery, the bent front bumper on it, 2017. Apparently doesn't even have a $100 bid on it. And we've got a couple new Fords sitting here too. So my father. Ford sitting here. This one here is going for $3,100 right now. Hail damage. It's 2015 sunroof, 4-cylinder. Good looking little car. Leather seats and everything. Yep, she's got some flat tires. So they gotta air the tires up on her. Got a little bit worse damage than I thought. That's not too terribly bad. Oh, that's rusted to hell.
Oh, I don't think you do.
Well, I kicked the screws off. It's getting its first bath right now.
It'll wash off all that clear coat.
She's going to be worth so much more money back there.
Yeah.
That is what I'm talking about.
Get that bottle of wax and throw that somebody out there.
It's getting the undercarriage too. Shit, it ain't gonna have nothing left.
Oh man.
Not on the undercarriage.
Oh fuck, you're losing money that way.
Fuck.
Wash all that rust
I
out
know,
there.
wash all the rust out and new to Anderson. When he goes to buy the son of a bitch, won't be worth nothing.
So where you got it way at over there by what used to be Reed?
Oh, we're just gonna take it straight to the junkyard
No,
now?
I mean your trailer when I put that car on it.
Decided to try out Copart. Well, if the squirrels would cooperate. Ah, run! Ah, run! Okay. Yeah. Welcome. So, a couple days ago, I believe Monday night, I signed back up for Copart. I have not used Copart for a long time. I've actually never bought a car on there before Monday. And I'm sorry about the loud bugs. So I decided to buy a car. Pretty much I want to kind of try to see what they had and see how it goes without spending a lot of money or anything like that. So I got on the Copart auction site. I got signed up. I turned in my ID, and that's one of the requirements now. And I started looking through the Kansas City auction site. Kansas City, Kansas is the closest one to me. Puts it right about an hour and 45 minutes away. And I found a couple cars I really liked in Davenport, Iowa, about 3 and 4 hours away. I didn't want to take the risk, really didn't have the money to spend for a risk. So I found a $100 car, $125 car, just a junker, casher, beater. It was a 1999 Ford Taurus. Bam. 141,000 miles, so it's pretty low. Pictures looked decent. Showed gonna need a door, maybe a little bit of work above the top fender, you know, 150 bucks of labor in it. Had a brand new set of matching tires all the way around. One owner vehicle, 141,000, V6, ran and drove, award. So I placed a bid on it, $125. How could you go wrong? Okay, so I don't have my phone on me. I was going to bring up some stuff. The $125 car cost me $330.65. I spent $40 in gas, put it in the pickup, hooked onto the tow dolly just in case it didn't run and drive, and loaded up everything I needed, and we headed off in Kansas City. So when we first got to the Kansas City Copart, Kansas City, Kansas, we went inside. The lady let us pay. She got me my title work. She got me all my information, and she said, "Go over here and stand by the door, or pull around back to the parking lot and give them your paperwork." Okay. I look outside, and they're loading everything with front end loaders with forks running under all the cars. Alright, no big deal, you know. I noticed their nicer cars said no forks. So that was clue one. Went ahead, we paid for it. I said, hey, you know, it runs and drives. Can we just drive it off the property or drive it onto our, you know, tow dolly, whatever? Can we do it? She said no. They had to do it. They had to bring it from the yard lot line, wherever it was, to the shipping area, or receiving, not receiving, but not shipping either. It's to the loading area. And to do that, they were going to use the forklift. Not my cup of tea. So what they ended up actually doing was not using the forklift. Supposedly, he went down to get it. Tires were flat. They used the forklift, went there, the tires up, aired up all the tires but one. They went ahead and drove it out the front gate. Mind you, this car had a brand new full set of tires. It's got a spare tire on now. So the $57 gate fee that you pay, I have no idea what that's for, because you don't go in the gate to get your vehicle. I mean, you do, but you can't go get it yourself or anything like that. They have to do it for you. And then you pay a bidder's fee. You pay a sales tax. You pay, which I'm not sure why you pay sales tax on a vehicle when you're not titling it. Like when you title it, yes, pay sales tax. Anyways, don't know about that. And then you pay some other kind of fees. But anyways, seriously, $330. The car had, well, shit. Let's jump into it. If I can get this off here. Hold on, I'll get it. Alright, so looks like it's got a busted taillight, no big deal. All around the window it had clear silicone, which I started peeling off for my pleasure. Okay, here's the front tire. When they went to pick it up when it had a low tire, they hit the knuckle, busted the spring, and it blew out the tire. So the matching set of tires, it may have been worth some money to, I was going to be able to recoup my money off the tires. This is what my tire now looks like. Brand new tire. And it got cut all the way around. Here's the bad side. Okay, I was thinking a door and fix that there, no big deal. When they took the pictures of the car, they took them from like here. So you can see the rust there, but I figured that may have been from scratches or whatever. They didn't show you that the whole bottom of the car was rusted. It's all just falling apart. Okay, 140,000 miles, hail damage. I see no hail damage on this car at all. I see paint damage, I don't see hail damage. That's really the bad stuff. You know, it runs great, it drives great, besides that tire thing there, spring. Luckily with the spare, the spring doesn't hit it. So let's go ahead and hop in it, we'll start it up. I even take it for a little spin. Revs up a little bit there. No check engine lights, anything like that. Horn works. Headlights and everything work. So that was working earlier, but the blower motor doesn't work. Oh well, you know. So it's also got a sunroof, which is silicone shut. We can put it in gear here and back up. I mean, it runs great. It really does. I'm gonna back it right out of here, put it back in gear. I mean, there's no slouch or anything like that in it. Just gotta look at it one more time. I modified the back door here with a crowbar so that door would shut, but it runs great. It's got a power steering line just a little bit. This is what $130 gets you. Well, $125, and then all their fees and stuff. It's $330. So, couple things. I'm gonna shut this off. Don't fall like that again. So a couple things. Would I buy from Copart again? Absolutely. Step one, know what the fees are going to cost. You know, I feel like they kind of hide that. I don't feel like there's a buyer's fee that was, I believe, $80 in this car. There's a internet bidding fee for like $30. There's a gate fee for $57, and then the sales tax. Okay. I feel like that's a little much on a $150 car. You know, yeah, if you're going there and you're going to buy a $10,000 2017 Silverado, which they do have, by all means, you know, maybe a couple $100 on fees doesn't sound like that bad. If you're buying a $125 car, you know, over $150 for fees, it's kind of ridiculous. So that's one thing. The other thing is go inspect the cars before you bid on them. There were plenty of other cars there that were way better shape that I would have much rather spent $250 to $300 more on than this jalopy. My honest plan for this car was pick it up for $125. Okay, I figured I'd have $220 into it with fees and stuff. I never thought it'd be $330. But okay, at $330, go pick it up. $40 gas. I've got $370 in it. I was going to put a door on it for $35. I was going to spend about $100 in body work and redo this back quarter panel here, you know, my own time and stuff, and then do the title work and stuff for probably about $40, and have less than $500 into the car and sell it for about $1,000. The car is way too rusty. I can't do that to somebody. I can't sell this car. Yeah, it's way too rusty. So my deal is now is part it out and recoup my money from it. So lesson learned. I feel like Copart should have paid for the tire. I feel like that was kind of, maybe they shouldn't have paid for it, but I really don't know what would have made me happy there. Maybe giving me one off a different car. I don't know. They should have had responsibility there, because parting it out now, you know, instead of just putting a, you know, spring on it, you know, a shock and a tire on it, which I wasn't expecting, you know, because it didn't have that problem when I bought it. It was their problem bringing it to me so I could load it. That right there, you know, would set me back about $50 for a used tire. But the problem was it had a matching set of brand new tires on it, and they're trash now. You know, 3 tires. So I'm a little bit upset about that. I feel like Copart should have stepped up maybe and said, hey, yeah, we broke the spring and we put it through the tire and we're sorry, here's $50 off, or here's your buyer's fee back, or maybe your loading fee, your not loading fee, but your gate pass fee. I feel like they had money to give back on the car just because they fucked up. Why should I pay them more than I paid for the car because they tore it up more? They really kind of pushed it over the edge. I mean, it's rusty. It was way rustier than I thought. I wish I would have looked at it. If I looked at it, I would have never bid on it. But now I know the fees, stuff like that. I know a lot more about the fees and the Copart and how it works. So my plan is to part this car out. So if anybody needs parts off a 1999 with 141,000 miles on it, a Ford Taurus, give me a call. or just send me a message. Well, actually not really, whatever. It's going to be parted out locally. My plan is now to park this out and go in maybe Friday afternoon and look at 10 vehicles that I think are going to be in my price range, look them all over, and then go and see what the fair market value is and what I should give for them and how much money they need. You know, I should just definitely do a lot more planning this time. For $20 of gas, it would have saved me from buying this clunker. So that's my experience with Copart, and I'm sure there's going to be more videos on Copart, so please hit the like button and subscribe button, and if you didn't like it, please tell me why so I can improve myself, and you guys have a good day.